have a hand. Let's have a hand for Del Richards and his band. Dave will be back. Good evening, everybody. I would like to formally welcome you to the 100th anniversary celebration of MacLure's Cabs. Are you with me? This is a big deal. MacLure's Cabs is older than the National Hockey League. MacLure's Cabs is older than the Lions Gate Bridge. MacLure's Cabs is older than Del Richards.
Not by much.
And that is the first time I've ever said older than Del Richards. MacLure's Cabs was created 3 years after the Wright brothers flew at Kitty Hawk, and 3 years after the creation of General Motors. And I can tell you over the last couple of years, they've had better years than General Motors. When I was researching this, I learned VW has something called a cabriolet. It's this cute little bug. It's a convertible. A cabriolet is the same word that the word cab comes from. A cab is a cabriolet. Now, I can tell you that MacLure's taxis are not convertibles because they drive around in Vancouver, and that would be a really bad plan. If MacLure's cabs were still all convertibles, they would not have survived 100 years. Very happy that they didn't make that choice. Now, MacLure's is thinking ahead 100 years as well as back 100 years. And that is why over 80% of their fleet are electric hybrid Toyota Prius vehicles. And there is one in the next room. Thank you, I agree. And I did have this note from one of our meetings. Milton told me to say that MacLure's drivers were all really good looking. Okay, MacLure's drivers were all really good looking. Okay, I said it now. Now, as I mentioned earlier, we've got a scavenger hunt going. Your entry should go in this bin that's right up here on the bandstand. The questions are all pretty easy. The slightly more difficult ones, the answers can be found on the signs around the room. And the prize on the scavenger hunt is $200 in free taxi rides. You do not need to be here to win the scavenger hunt. We have some other fabulous prizes, including Canucks tickets and some other things for which you do have to be here, and that's just in a few more minutes. I do want to thank some dignitaries for taking the time to be here tonight. From City Council, Suzanne Anton. Thank you very much for coming, Suzanne. And I would also like to welcome to the stage for a quick hello, representing the Mayor, Councillor Geoff Meggs. Here we come.
It's wonderful to be here, and I want to bring greetings to everyone from MacLure's, from Mayor Gregor Robertson and an entire City Council. It's a very busy night and part of the hectic political season, so people are all over town, and Councillor Anton and I are here now. I'm sure others will be here later. But it's really remarkable thinking how long and how deep MacLure's goes into the city roots. We're celebrating Vancouver's 125th birthday this year, but also MacLure's is celebrating its 100th birthday. And if you look back at the video that you can see on the way in, you can see that, you know, back in the beginning, there were no cars, but there was MacLure's. There were no bike lanes, but there was MacLure's. There may have been backyard chickens, but nobody had personal automobiles. There were streetcars, but no rapid transit. And so you can see that the taxi industry and MacLure's itself have been right at the heart of our transportation system in Vancouver right from the beginning. And the good news is that I think that the taxi sector and MacLure's will be there for a long time to come, because it's a crucial part of a sustainable city to have the ability of people to take a cab, flag a cab, use it for car sharing. And so really the taxi industry was kind of the original sustainability feature of the city after streetcars. And I think that the taxi sector is going to be a crucial part of our city and our economy for a long time to come. So I want to congratulate you, all you folks, for the leadership you've shown. Thank you for inviting us here tonight, and wish you all the best for another century of successful driving by MacLure's in service to the city. Thanks very much, and have a great evening.
Thank you, Councilman Meggs.